I'm Charles Mereday, and I'm in the restaurant business. In my 20 years as a chef and restaurant owner, I've been able to work and eat in some of the great kitchens around the globe. There's a whole side of the restaurant that most people will never get to see. So now, I want to take you to the back of the house, into kitchens of some of the best chefs in the world. Along the way, I'll share some of my own tips and recipes so you can cook like a pro too. So join me in the back of the house for a whole new perspective on cooking and food.
Order it?
Roger. Service, please.
Buona pasta.
I'm glad that you came, please.
This episode of Back of the House is sponsored by McQuaid & Company Real Estate Services.
All right, good morning. We're here in Goodland with the area's top fishing guide here, Kevin Merritt, and he's gonna take us out today and we're gonna slay some dragonfish out there.
Absolutely. We're gonna be fishing the upper 10,000 islands, back in the mangroves, pretty shallow water. We got a great tide, great weather conditions. The water's cooled off a little bit. Should be good.
Great, I'm excited, man. Let me tell you what, I have to say, I've never caught a fish before.
It's gonna happen.
I've tried lots of times with no luck, so
we're gonna fix that.
You're the guy that's gonna make it happen for us.
Absolutely,
yeah.
Absolutely. Well, let's get out of here and go catch some fish.
Well, that sounds good.
Alrighty.
Let's do it.
One of the great things about living in Goodland is still a very seafood commercially oriented place, and you got Kirk Seafood Market here.
Oh, okay, this is the backside of Kirk's here.
Exactly.
Okay.
So they literally take the stone crabs off the boat, steam them, boil them, and you crack them for you, and you can eat them right out back.
Wow.
Yeah. Just one of those last bastions of old Florida, you know?
Yeah.
Just a lifestyle that's disappearing.
Actually, coming through the water here is a totally different perspective of Goodland. There's nothing, there is no better fish than one you just caught. You know, like in terms of eating, I don't think there's a better fish than the one that's just right out of the water. You ever get caught out in the bad weather?
All the time.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's part of it. You know, if it looks like it's going to rain, I just tell people, hey, just jump in and get it over with.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. I'll keep that in mind later on this afternoon. The weather looks clear today, though.
Yeah, we should be okay today. Should be okay. Never know, it's Florida. It can change in a second.
Yeah,
these are called scaled sardines. We locally call them white bait, pilchard.
Oh, white bait, yeah. And is that something you can get here out of the water?
Yeah,
locally?
we cast net them. We'll do some of that later. These are some I had left over from yesterday, so we'll probably have to get some more. I hope we have to get some more. The first is you kind of do a little reconnaissance. I take my wiffle ball bat here, kind of aim it where we're going to throw our baits with a hook in it.
That's a pretty slick move right there.
Oh, look at that. See, there's a snook right there.
Look at that, man.
Popping in there. See him in there? Yeah, so this is going to be pretty.
How many people got this out there?
Yeah, right.
Do you have this? You don't have this. I feel like a fisherman already.
Yeah. All right, this shouldn't take long at all. There you go.
Any place in particular you're hitting?
I'll go right through the nostrils. They got a little piece of cartilage in there. You can hear it click.
Wow.
And it,
Let's see that.
flick it, flick it up, let the wind do all the work.
Okay, wow.
It'll go
You
right
it all the way out there
yeah.
to the...
And you already got fish, so
It's already
reel
got
like
fish on?
crazy. Reel as hard as you can.
Are you serious?
Stop, see if he'll come back. Now you got him reel like crazy. There you
Whoa.
go.
Are you...
How about that? That didn't take long.
That came off.
Just kind of slow down and it's swinging right over here. Right on.
What? You gotta be joking, right?
There you go. The common
You've
snook.
got to be kidding me right now.
How easy is that?
Yeah.
There you go. That didn't take long.
Well, this is a snook, common snook.
Wow.
Little guy, but it's a good start.
Did you talk to this fish beforehand and tell him to jump on or what? Oh,
It's that
man.
easy. It's another level out here.
That is another level.
We operate
right
at
there.
another level. Cute little guy. We'll let him go. He's not quite big enough for the travel team, so he's going to get to go back in there. Okay, little buddy.
Wow.
Right? Easy peasy.
Right here.
Yep.
Oh, no. I get enough more. All the way out there.
There you go. There you go. A little bit high. Hang on tight. That's the whole key. If you're one of these bait fish, whatever you do in your life, do the same thing that everybody else is doing. Because the second you isolate yourself, it's over.
Notice the difference here between my technique and his. He casts, 30 seconds later, fish.
You'll get him in there.
Yeah.
There you go. Kind of low to high and the wind will do all the work.
Oh no.
That's better though. Not bad. Look at him just nice. Half the energy, twice the distance. You may try him again in there, nice and far. You're getting close, man.
Oh.
See if he'll come back. Still got a bait on there.
Oh, there it is. Oh, he keeps nagging at it.
Yeah, let him really have it. Really let him pull it down. See what happens. Oh, he got it that time. Huh? Okay. Perfect. Really wait till it disappears. And then when it does disappear, just go violent with that handle. Now go hard as you can. There you go.
Nope.
Oh, almost. There you go. There you go. You got there a little slicky. Yeah, swing him right into that again.
Oh, that's a slick.
Yep, another one. Little guy. Hammer handle. Hold still, little buddy. They are beautiful fish.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of juveniles around this time of year. They're cute little fish. And they're instantly disappear when they get in that darker water. Let go. Come here, buddy. Work with me there, ball.
Oh man.
You got a fish!
Oh, how about that? Now we gotta get the big one so we can
That's right.
fry it up.
Right. There you go. This one started. Oh, there you go.
All right. Whoa.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Something different, I think.
Wow.
Chubby little guy. That way you're not handling the fish. Playing
Wow, man. So what's the size that they need to be in order to keep them? Or can you keep snook at all?
The size limit is 28 to 33 inches. And you keep one per person. You got to have a snook stamp. They had a really tough time. We had a very bad cold snap a few years ago, and it really hammered the population pretty bad. And they're starting to rebound. We're starting to see a lot of these juveniles. So we know that it's going to get back where it was. I mean, in another 4 or 5 years, that fish will be perfect for the pan.
Well, how about that though? That was a good entry level
Nice
fish 101 right there.
Yeah, nothing to it.
absolutely in the middle of nowhere,
Yes.
by the way.
Absolutely.
I could not find my way back to land if my life depended on it, unfortunately. So thank you for.
I was going to take a nap.
Yeah.
Drive back. I can almost smell them. It's, you know, the screen's not scratch and sniff, but yeah, it's
Those are all fish down there?
Yeah, right off the bottom. Alrighty. And so the current's coming towards me, so I'm going to throw them up there. So by the time they get to the bottom, they're going to be right underneath. So I throw them up there. They'll rip that right, and you don't have to reel it all. You'll know when he hits it. It might take a few drifts to find them, you know, to get them dialed in, but when they hit it, they'll pull that rod out of your hand. There you go. Reel like crazy. Lift up. Oh, he came off?
Yeah.
Okay, drop him right. Let me
Wow.
fix your bait. That's a big hit. That's a big in the right way to get his butt kicked. That's for sure. Nice. Perfect. There you go. No more reel. Just let him drift right down to you, and you should get whacked. Right? Any second now. Come on. Come get it. Oh. Now reel like crazy. Lift up. Stop right there. This is a gag grouper. He's a little short. That's the right flavor. Woo. There you go. Lift up. Oh wow.
That's a good one.
Oh, that's a better fish. Another gag.
He's not big enough though, huh?
Not quite. We're gaining about 2 inches of fish, so I think about 6 more fish will be there. Right?
Wow.
There you go. Good job.
They must have to be massive in order to keep them then,
Oh,
huh?
man, you can't imagine how hard they pull.
Yeah.
Little fat strawberry.
Man. Here we go.
Oh boy, lift up and reel down. Lift up and then reel on the way down. That's a big fish. So keep doing that. He's so close. I think he's a little short.
Really?
Yeah, I know. It's crazy, right?
Oh man! I'm trying to catch lunch out here.
Half. So give me just about 1.5 inches. You got it in here, right? We're getting close.
Holy moly! Oh god! Oh. Yeah. Oh, 30! You got the bait. Man. Oh! That keeper?
Yeah.
Really?
Fresh Spanish mackerel. Yeah.
Awesome! We got a keeper.
That is a nice, pretty Spanish there. Now look at the hardware in that guy's mouth. Yeah. Don't lip these. You don't want to grab these. Nope. Come here, buddy. Beautiful, gorgeous. Look at the iridescence in his skin. There we go. You can go in there, buddy. He's still great on the grill. Yeah, great on the grill.
Oh, definitely.
Right. Don't eat my bait. Really go out to eat right after you leave the dinner. Little snappies, because they're so tasty.
Oh, there we go. Fish on.
Oh yeah, nice one. There you go. That looks like the right flavor. Yeah,
Little guy.
I thought we had a snap there.
Man, I wonder how many fish are under there. You know? No, just like one after another. Bang, bang.
Hit the water.
That's crazy.
I see a flash. It just looks like somebody dropped a nickel in the water. Just one little flash and I know it's bait. So when we were running by here, I saw something white. I bet you anything, there's a big old school of bait right here. Here? You know how you make it snow in Florida, right, Charles? I'll show you. Just pull the net tight. Look at the snow.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
Yay. Gold. Like little golden nuggets. Stop right there. Dude, lift him in with one shot.
All right.
There you go.
Oh, that's got to be a keeper.
No, a little short, I think.
That's short.
Let's see.
Oh, come on.
All right. Oh,
That
man.
was awesome.
26-inch fish, I guarantee you. We'll see.
Beauty, Charles.
Nice. Good cast, got reward. What you got there, buddy? 27. Oh!
What's it gotta be?
28.
Oh,
Great fish.
man, that is.
We'll get one out of
definitely.
there. We'll get. There's one in there, big one. We'll get him out of there.
All right, man. Thank you so much. That was incredible.
How much fun was that?
That was unbelievable.
You gonna do it again?
I mean, like fish were jumping in the boat.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. Pretty easy.
So unbelievable. Yeah, we caught a few fish today. A couple of keepers.
Yep. Yep.
A mackerel, 2 mangrove snapper,
Yep.
a ton of snook that were just shy of being able to keep, but
Right, right.
just still a lot of fun. So
Absolutely.
unbelievable.
Let's
That's
do
your
it
guy. Yeah. Tonight we're gonna go back to the restaurant. We're gonna fillet a couple of the fish that we caught and whip it up. Try it out. It's gonna be delicious.
Don't go away, there'll be more cooking and food when Back of the House returns after these messages. Alto Live Jazz Kitchen is Southwest Florida's new hotspot for dinner and nightlife. Featuring local and nationally known jazz acts 7 nights a week, award-winning cuisine, a full bar, and extensive wine list, Alto is the ultimate destination for great music and food. Come see what everyone is talking about at Alto Live Jazz Kitchen, located in Bayfront, downtown Naples, or go to altonaples.com for a current menu and entertainment schedule.
Hi, I'm Tiffany McQuaid of McQuaid & Company Real Estate Services. If you're buying or selling a home, let McQuaid & Company give you the comprehensive edge in achieving your residential and investment goals. From outstanding multimedia marketing programs to sell your property, to deep knowledge of the region's marketplace to find your new home, our highly experienced McQuaid & Company team will provide you with maximum results with a personal touch. We call it real estate to the nth degree.
We now return to Back of the House with Charles Mereday.
All right, so now we're back at the restaurant. Great day of fishing. I can tell you what, this fish really looked a lot bigger when we were on the boat. But this is a beautiful mangrove snapper, and it's about, I think, around 11 or 12 inches, and just really small and delicate. So we're gonna keep the preparation extremely simple. Really try to heighten the freshness of it and just showcase how beautiful it is since it just came out of the water. So we're gonna start by filleting the fish, and what I want to do is find the absolute biggest knife I can possibly find to go along with the smallest fish in the history of the world, right? But actually, I'm just kidding. I do like to use a larger butcher knife, or even like a scimitar, like this one when I'm filleting fish. This one just so happens to be my preference. All right, so we got to fillet the fish. I'm gonna make one cut in towards the head. And I'm gonna go down along the backbone. Just gonna take it off, just like that. Flip it over. Same thing. That. All right, fillets are off. I'm gonna come back now and just clean off the fillet. Take the belly off there. Be careful of scales. So clean that off. Okay, so when you want to take the skin off, just really gently here. I'm pulling the back of the tail just against the blade of the knife. There you go, skin off. Alright, I'm going to come back in, make sure I take all the little pin bones out, which those are all gone, and then let's clean that up. Okay. As you can see, you don't really come up with a whole lot, but what you do get is going to be delicious. Right there, make sure your knife is nice and sharp. That's the key to filleting fish. Right, there you go. Boom. Done. So now we have the beautiful fillets of mangrove snapper. You can see I've got a nice little V-cut. And what we're going to prepare is called a crudo. So basically that means just raw. And the reason I want to serve this raw is because it's so fresh and so beautiful. And I want to just heighten the fish and serve it with a really bright and light presentation and preparation. Okay, so we're going to take the fillets. I still like to go right down the middle between the belly and the top fillet, and just take that out. Then we're going to come back and we're going to slice this fish extremely thin, as thin as possible. Here, it's nice and thin, very, very thin. And you can just tell how fresh this is. I mean, it's just incredibly fresh. The density of the meat is amazing. All right, so just a very small little thin slices of the snapper here on the plate. Just kind of place this randomly. And the difference between this and a ceviche is that this is going to be completely raw. Okay, this is not cooked with acidity or anything like that. It's completely raw. It's just highlighted and seasoned with citrus, but it's completely raw. My trusty Japanese mandolin here. I'm going to put a few pieces on each. We're going to repeat the process with some radish. And very thinly sliced shallots. You don't really want a lot. This is just, you know, a few pieces here and there. You don't want the shallot to overwhelm the dish. You just want it to be just an accent. Okay, so we have the radish and then a little bit of the shallots. Just to finish the dish, this is a little pink Australian salt from Murray River in Australia. It's just a very nice flavor. And just lightly salt everything here. Alright, some Farcione olive oil here from Italy. Really nice, super cold pressed, extra virgin olive oil. Right over that. A little bit of fresh lime and just a touch though. I don't want to cook the fish, and I also want to leave a little bit of room for this next ingredient. This is yuzu. Yuzu is an Asian citrus. It has a very bright and perfumey flavor. I'm just going to just finish it with a touch of that. Micro cilantro. Alright. And voila. This is a mangrove snapper crudo, so it's completely raw with cucumber, radish, micro cilantro, yuzu, and extra virgin olive oil. And that's it.
Okay, I'm rolling.
Alright, beautiful mackerel that we call it. Absolutely beautiful. The great thing about mackerel is that it's so nice and fatty. You know, salt and pepper right there. Alright, so if you're at home, you're going to sear this on high heat, like this. I left the skin on intentionally. You can see what I'm doing right here. And I'm just going to pop it right into the oven. And when you leave that seared side down and you leave the skin on, it helps keep the fish even more moist than normal, even though it is mackerel, which is already moist. So you're going to serve that with some beautiful heirloom tomatoes. We're reaching the end of the season, so now's the best time to, you know, to use these up before they're gone until next year. It'll be a month or so before they're here in season in Florida. You know, plating doesn't really have to be absolutely perfectly or lined or anything like that. Nice little kosher salt. Alright, look at that. Beautiful. And that was like less than 2 minutes. I think this is perfect to be served Medium. It doesn't have to be cooked. Well done. Alright, so here's a trick. You can see. Left the skin on. You can even eat the skin on the mackerel. It's really delicious. But if you're not a fan of the skin and leave it on in the oven, look how it just peels right off. And the fish underneath is perfectly moist. Look at that. That's the easiest way to skin a fish. Alright, so we have our beautiful mackerel. This is a little bit of shallot infused balsamic vinegar. Okay. This is a reduction of traditional balsamic vinegar. Acid is going to really counterbalance the mackerel very nicely. Since it's oily, a nice acid is going to really heighten that and really contrast it, which is going to be great. I'll finish with a little bit of micro basil. Basil infused olive oil. I'm just going to finish the fish with that. Nice little citrus squeeze over it, and that's it. Done. Beautiful mackerel with heirloom tomatoes and shallot, balsamic, and basil infused olive oil. Tree.
No, the other way. Turn forward. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. Came off. You reeled it backwards. Put him in there and crank it away from you. Yeah.
That was a pop it out first.
Yep. Don't lip these. You don't want to grab these. Nope. Come here. Take this skin. Right on the grill.
Oh, definitely. It's like the hook on the bottom?
It looks good though.
Yeah.
How's that sandwich?
It doesn't make it down to your elbows. It's a little grip to your elbows.
It's that good.